set for a start in the Alo Stakes. Starter hits the lever and they sent on their way. So Ignite the Light on the inside began well, but Happy Holly's quick to show pace on the outside, and that goes off to the front. Million Reasons racing in second, the grey between runners with Ignite the Light holding the fence. Regina Lou's on the outside dropping back. Can't Say No just passes it along the inside, and Splicethemainbrace is happy to sit at the back, racing around 6-7 lengths off the leader. Into the turn with 800 to go, and Happy Holly leads the way, got it by a length and a half to Million Reasons in second. Ignite the Light is on the fence in third. They followed by Can't Say No, one off the rail, with Splicethemainbrace along the inside, still got about 4 lengths to make up, and Regina Lou's dropped out to the back end of the field. Homeward bound, 420 from the judge, and out in front is Happy Holly. That led them in clear by 3. Splicethemainbrace is moving strongly up the inside. Further back in the field is Million Reasons. Can't Say No's further back, but it's Happy Holly. But here comes Splicethemainbrace, and Splicethemainbrace hit the front now. Can't Say No, Ignite the Light is on the chase, but it's Splicethemainbrace into the closing stages here, and Splicethemainbrace wins the Alo Stakes. Second, Ignite the Light. Can't Say No third. Then came Happy Holly. Further back, Million Reasons and Regina Lou. So here is Splicethemainbrace, tackled quickly up along the inside, moved in strong under Richard Faree to Happy Holly. Ignite the Light on the chase with Can't Say No on the outside, but they settle for minor money as Splicethemainbrace shows us once again what she's made of.
Well, another absolutely stellar performance from Splicethemainbrace as she comes through to take the Alo Stakes, and uncontested at that. Got to say, in that respect, well done to the yard. First, second and third places going the way of Halo Stables, but Splicethemainbrace has really stolen the show. And very well done to her groom Distance. She's a hot, feisty lady. He's kept her looking fantastic, and he will be receiving 1,500 Rand from World Sports Betting. Again, big thanks to Godfrey for always being on hand to collect on behalf. Godfrey, thank you very much. Richard's busy breaking down his ride with Neil there. He's going to come on and do the same for us shortly. Second visit to the winner's box, second of a very, very well-supported punter's favourite brought home. I will say, Richard, though, I've got to say we were very worried about her behaviour. We know that she's hot, feisty and jumpy, but today she took it to a new level. And when you see a light filly carrying 60 and a half, giving all that weight to her, you get a little bit worried when she gets up to those shenanigans.
Yeah, look, for starters, I think going to Cape Town definitely did not help the cause. She's a hot, wiry little filly and narrow, and today you probably saw the real filly, you know, she can be. And she gave me a hard time before the race. You know, she's sweating up quite a bit, and that also didn't help the fact that made the saddle even more slippery underneath her. And when the gates open, because there's not much of her, she's so dainty, everything just went back. Big weight, wet saddle, it had to slip. And I thought I was in serious trouble from there on in, especially for the punters. And also for Mr. Chada, you know, there's always pressure when you ride this filly. And you were sitting at the back of the field giving Happy Holly another added half a kilo and a good 3-4 length start. And everything was just pointing against me. And the fact that the filly won just shows you how good she really is. Obviously, you've got to work on her temperament. I'll go and obviously chat to the boss behind the scenes to see what we can do to help her just keep herself calm and, you know, give us a better filly to showcase. So well done to the boss, to everybody behind the scenes. I can only imagine how much hard work she must be at home. But well done to Mr. Chada and ASSM Racing, and to my sponsors at Richmond.
Well, we know you ride fantastic horses. You ride Grade 1 winners, and epic performers, but it still must mean something that today you have ridden 7 victories on a horse from 8 starts together. I think that's fantastic.
No, it's very cool, and I forgot to mention in the first race that was my 100th winner for the new season.
Congratulations!
So I'm hot on their heels. The boys better start waking up. They should get
and we
at
owe
least
you a
50
bottle
from
of
me.
champagne. You're going to have to make a plan to visit us again.
You can swap that out for a 6-pack across the lights.
We got you. We got
I'm
you,
happy with
Richie.
that. But yeah, anyway, thank you very much. See everybody all around, and nice to see some new faces on the racecourse, and hopefully they're having a good day.
Well done.
Thank you.
Once again, Alan coming in. I'm sure he's breathing a sigh of relief. Alan, we've gone through everything with Richard, and we did see her pre-race. And it doesn't matter how good your horse is, if they sometimes just knock themselves a little bit overboard, of course there's got to be a little friction of fear that runs through.
Yeah, no, it's, it was touch and go to turn around from Cape Town, get her back here,
Yes.
ready for this race. But I had to canter her and, really be super gentle with her. And I think that was just the built-up tension as well. I heard you talking about, I think the camera must have been on me when I was saddling. I heard you saying she's giving me a bit of a hard time. She was really full of herself. She hasn't done much since her Cape Town trip, and just tried to freshen up from the trip.
Just on that, to point out how hard it is for trainers, because like you say, she's come back from a race where things didn't go her way. She's had a whole lot of traveling. It's been tense and anxious, but you've got to have her prepped for a race. You walk a tightrope getting these horses on song.
100%, it was like a knife edge if she'd get to this race or not. I had to think about it come Monday when, or last week Thursday when we did scratchings. If I was going to take my chances, but I stuck. I was happy with the way things were going. I thought, a couple more days would be enough, and spot on, although the saddle slipped coming out. So, Richard, true professional, didn't panic. He's got the balance, unbelievable balance, and he just took it in his stride and got the job done. So very well done to Fastentino Breeder, ASSM Racing, and Warren and the whole team there, and a couple of new faces to lead in the horses. Very nice to have them. You have visitors from out of town. We lead in horses a lot more often than most people, and when someone can have a chance, I always think it's great for someone to experience something like leading a horse into the winner's box. So I hope they enjoyed themselves.
I'm sure they did. Big smiles all around, a magical experience for those that haven't done it before. I'm glad you give them the chance to do so. Just a shout out again, this horse jumped 4 to 10. You've now heard from the jockey who had to deal with an overwrought, tense filly, a saddle slipping. I don't think anyone, until you've ridden a horse in a race and felt the saddle slip, knows how little control you have when your saddle slips. You cannot use your legs because no matter what you do, your balance rolls. So you've only got your arms. I think what he's done is phenomenal. If the saddle slipped out the gates, it's been brilliant. Richard, well done. To Alan, who's had to bring her back from a trip to Cape Town that didn't go well. Again, from our trainer point of view, a job well done. So I think this is a fantastic win by the daughter of Master of My Fate. A team come together really strongly, and once again to Alo Stables for the 1-2-3 finish. Congratulations.